We're live right now.
We are not.
Oh no!
All right, y'all. I'm gonna do my little intro.
We can hear it. Let's go.
Welcome. On this journey, you have been brought to a metropolis of a place, the Citadel. Specifically, the Citadel of Anar the Terrible. Upon your journey, you have met many people. A scientist, an old friend, new faces that seem very similar, and the caregiver. But upon further inspection, your situation seems dire. With watchful eyes everywhere, you'll never know where your next enemy will come from. But with the symbols of your friends at your side, you must be vigilant. I personally want to thank you for joining me in this journey. And chat, thank you for joining me. And joining our friends in the mind of a hydra. Episode 3. For those of you who do not know, something is out there erasing memories, and it's up to our party to find what is going on. Alright guys, welcome back.
Yippee.
Welcome back.
Yip me.
And I'll say it again, welcome back. So, where we last left off, we had been on the train for quite some time now. Marlo has just given you that bomb drop of some information that she was going to give you all murder, and she decided not to because she likes you guys a little bit. Just a little bit.
It's all right.
And also, a few bit of information that Markov has a caregiver, and Riki found his friend who, gave him his authority in his old town.
I love you, hot.
And Ara found her own race, which was kind of insane. Thought to all be
It's still
dead.
hard to believe.
Forrest was in a box.
But Forrest, Azrael, you have not yet found your individual.
Lamau.
Forrest, you have been kind of taken into the this whole train is like set up in 4 levels. Bottom being the lowest floor and the poor person's rooms, and the top floor being the rich people's rooms. And you have been placed in the top floor with all of our party members who've been asleep. You've been placed in kind of like a cruise ship room almost. And it's very cozy. It's very warm. You feel like almost too warm, so it kind of wakes you up a little bit. And I will be stepping back a lot in this one to see what you guys will do.
Oh
So
no.
if you want to go somewhere, you're gonna have to tell me, not letting me do it for you.
So wait, where are we right now? Marlo. Oh yeah. By the
So-
way, hold on. Forrest. Marlo doesn't look like Marlo.
Marlo looks like an elf archer right now
Yeah.
because she used a disguise spell because her Assassin's Guild is watching her.
Oh yeah, I was gonna murder everybody. By the way, missed that bit of information.
Fun.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I tried to do that in the first place. You guys wouldn't let me.
Yeah, TK by a party member is not okay. Unless talked about.
Yeah,
To
talk
me.
about it.
So, everybody else is in the observation deck, which is technically a 5th floor, but it's so small we don't count it. Forrest, you see the shine of light come into your room as daylight breaches your window, and everybody else realizes they've been there for almost a day now. exploring, meeting people. Almost amazing the amount of people you've seen on this one train. Oh, and Forrest, if you don't know, the train itself is 2 buildings wide, and each car is 3 buildings long. Okay. So, up to you guys.
Well, Forrest still has to make it to us. So, Forrest, you still have to somehow figure out where you're going.
If one of y'all
Yeah,
want to go
where
get
the
her, you
hell are
can.
you?
We don't know if they're up yet.
Yeah,
That's
we
the
don't
thing.
know where the hell they are.
It's never stopped you guys before.
Really?
Well, I mean,
True.
you know where they are because
I got you.
you know where they are because the kind of servant that was there with you kind of like explained, hey, this is where they are, as kind of like a courtesy. But it's never stopped you guys before to wake somebody up.
I guess I'll go get Azrael then.
I have an easier way of doing this. Let me see if I can do this. Little Tabaxi man. I think his name is Gizargo, Gizzardgo. Leonardo.
It's
Um,
Jazargo.
it's Gizargo. Yes, so I got that right the first time.
He's dead.
Is there a way to some? Oh,
He died a long time ago.
never
Look at
mind.
face Blades made.
How about you do a little bird call? Oh, oh!
No.
That actually is a
I
skill
mean-
that Arakocra have. It's called a bird's calling,
I mean,
and it invokes a rally and everybody, giving you all advantage rolls.
oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
I'm gonna use that.
Oh!
Use it for the most useless thing in waking up Azrael. Incite a riot on the train.
Hell yeah! Let's do that.
Can I? Is that possible?
So it doesn't
be so
incite
funny.
anything in somebody. It just makes people better at what they do.
Oh,
let me just
man.
throw-
How many
Dude,
times
it's
has
gonna be like the
Jazargo's
fucking
gender
Cantina
changed?
band
Because
in
I thought
Lego
that
Star Wars.
I thought that Jazargo was supposed to be a woman, and then we just started calling Jazargo a man.
No, Jazar goes whatever he wants to be at whatever time.
I thought Jazargo
Okay.
was trans from woman to man.
When
No.
we started, I was told that Jazargo was exclusively just a woman.
Well, yeah, it technically
They
he is,
transitioned. Oh
but,
my
you know.
god!
We just started.
Hi, Nico.
Nico,
Oh, we'd
you're
have
also
to go
with
grab Nico,
Forrest
too.
in this.
Do we
You're-
have?
You are currently in a like a really nice room.
Blaze, we can start a riot here. I'll throw this
with
soda
Forrest.
can
It's like
at
this
so-
really
the back of
really
head.
nice what's it called? Like a cruise ship room almost, but you're on a train.
Do we?
We're just on a train talking to people, and then we said that the Marla was sent to kill us, but she didn't because she likes us now. But now her old guild is after her.
Do we have the kobolds?
Yeah,
Yes, we do. No, wait. I think they're always with Forrest 24/7.
no, not always. The librarian tends to go away every so often. The librarian and the one that has Jazargo's memories is with you guys. And for some reason, Gidu's not
So-
there, but he's also not with Forrest either.
Guido is gone.
Gidu has just evaporated, like temporarily.
Oh, I got it. I have the perfect gift for it. We all know exactly what the
Aw.
fuck to send.
So
There we go.
we know the room that they're in right now.
Yeah, you know exactly where they are and how to get there.
So
Alright,
let's just
so
go there.
guys, yeah, do you guys want to go check on the rest of the crew that you guys have introduced me to? Not that
I-
they really matter to me, but I mean,
I mean,
Sure thing, I guess.
there's nothing else really to do. Well, actually, did they have a weapons place on this ship?
No,
Fuck.
it's a
We have
pass-
weapons
It's a
with us
pass
right
right
now.
city.
Okay. Okay. I think we should go check on the others.
I feel like that if I was a dumbass enough, I would pull out my weapon and then it would incite a riot.
So, Riki starts walking to go find Forrest and Nico. And you find them. They're fast asleep, but you can tell they're about to wake up. They're kind of moving, tossing, and turning in their sleep.
Oh, this is not good.
Slapping.
Hold up. Hold up.
Forrest is AFK at the moment, so just letting
Okay.
that out there.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm just going to, I guess,
Oh, they're going.
wait here until they get up.
Say again.
I mean, I'm going to wait here until they get up because they seem to be fast asleep. I don't really feel like waking them. Bug is fucking dead.
Forrest and Nico, you were both struck with like this nightmarish, fueling dream of this creature of 6 heads, a short tail, and 4 legs. This thing, when you look at it, is horrifying. When you look away, you forget it ever existed, but when you look back, it's still there. It sings you a song, making you forget its existence. This scares you awake. Forrest, you're awake now.
I don't think Forrest ever woke up.
So are we just saying that Forrest is just dead?
Yeah, Forrest is dead.
So,
God,
where's Forrest?
Gone.
Forrest.
Gone.
Ricky,
Forrest
Nico
just said
woke up.
BRB and didn't say anything.
Why, hello, Nico.
Look at him.
Ricky, hope you know sign language.
I
He
don't.
does.
I
It's-
do
it's
not.
It's a common thing. Everybody knows it.
Okay. Okay, never mind. I do.
You just can't speak.
You can understand it. You just can't, like, sign.
Mhm.
It's too difficult.
Because he's scared.
No,
Can I,
he
like-
has claws for hands.
Do birds have their own sign
Oh,
Can I
language?
like do
Or the...
do like a pencil thing where it's like I'm writing on the wall for them?
No, Nico
Kinda deal?
can hear. They're just mute.
Okay.
It seems you had a bad dream, Nico, my friend. It seems you have a bad dream. Yes.
Markov, you are struck with the same vision.
Oh God!
But, like, it doesn't strike you as terrifying. It strikes you more as intriguing, as
Familiar.
you yourself can transform into a creature of multiple heads. It's very concerning that there's another creature out there that can do this.
Oh my God! There's another me.
Wait, do we hear that? 'Cause
You're all with them.
what are you talking about, Markov?
There's another me.
I think
I need
you
context.
should lay down.
At that moment, Aura, you're struck with the same vision, and this one actually does scare you slightly.
Jesus.
Are you guys okay?
No.
That is what I
very
am
much
saying. I
not.
don't.
Ricky, you're not there. Shut up.
That's what I'm
Yes, he is.
saying.
Oh,
That's
wait,
what
he
I'm
is? I
saying.
thought,
You're with all of them.
Yeah, I
y'all
am
know?
there.
Okay, never mind. I lied. I don't know what's going on.
Marlo, you're struck with the
Usually,
same
I'm
vision.
the one.
Oh, okay. Well.
This one invokes a lot of fear in you.
Oh.
And Riki, now you
You're
are
ju-
struck with the same vision, and this one horrifies you. It's genuinely upsetting.
What is going on?
Forrest,
What
you're
the
awake, by the
fuck
way,
was
and you
that?
saw a creature with 6 heads, 4 legs, short tail, big, and whenever you looked at it and looked away, you forgot its existence. When you sang, or when it sang to you, you also forgot its existence.
Oh, lovely.
Does
And I was in
anybody
your
want to
sleep,
tell
and
me
it
what
woke
the
you up.
fuck is happening?
So, at that very moment, you hear a loud train horn.
Did everybody hear that? I wanted to make sure. Did every?
Yes, yes, I heard
Yeah.
that.
I think we arrived to wherever we were going.
You're going to the city. Deeper into the city, that is.
A man walks up to the door of the room that you all kind of occupy. He goes, "Everybody, stay in your room.
Oh,
This is not a drill. Stay in your room.
Oh.
This will be over shortly. We
Oh,
will
I thought
lock
we
all
were here.
doors."
Never mind. I guess we
Lockdown,
weren't there.
lockdown,
He
lockdown.
shuts the door behind all of you and locks it.
Marlo just plops down somewhere. I accept my fate, whatever this may be.
Guys, I think we're stuck in here.
We are.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I know everybody. Did everybody see what I saw?
I think so.
Yeah.
Wait, do we all remember what we saw?
You all remember it, yeah. You just don't know
It's
how in
true.
the world you remember it.
Oh.
So,
Good.
you all sit and then you realize the lights are slowly starting to flicker. It's a steampunk-ish like sight that you see, and everything starts to flicker, and then you start hearing a siren, just a long and then
Very
it
interesting.
slowly starts to dissipate to where it's like slowing down, and then as all electricity in the entire train shuts down.
Oh no.
I forgot you were scared of the dark.
You can see because of the window.
Oh.
I light the torch and pinned it to
So
my belt.
that was so funny. I will give it to you.
Just a fucking loud ass scream you hear in the dark.
I
That
light a
actually
torch
kind
and
of
hand it to
scared
you.
me.
Here to go, buddy. Here you go.
So you hear this loud horn.
Is that a roar? Or is that a...
Jesus Christ, those loud noises today.
I don't know. Is that a
Guys,
roar?
I think we're getting I've seen this one before. It actually back in Chiwik, we used to watch these scary movies, and there was this one. I think it was called what was it called? I think it was called Fright. Very frightened. I think that's what it was called. Yes. And this was a really good movie. You guys would love
We're
it.
in
But
a
I remember
scary
that
movie?
exactly from that.
So
I think that we are.
you feel this loud thump underneath you, and another
Because it
horn.
sounds like a scary movie.
And another horn is played. This one it's slightly different.
What is what?
Oh,
You feel
I
the
don't
door
think that
unlock.
that's good.
Oh.
The door slightly opens, and a smoke bomb is thrown into the room.
Mercy.
And
Guys,
at
what the
that
fuck
very
is that?
moment, you are all bound and gagged.
Hello?
God damn it, not again.
Fuck.
You cannot
Have you
talk,
never been kidnapped
and you
before?
cannot see.
Oh my god. So
You
we can't
won't be
talk
able
and
to
we
hear
can't
this
see
voice.
that.
I'm sorry.
Like, is everything dark? Like, I can't see type of.
Yes. Hush. Listen
Please.
carefully. I am the one they call the Primarch. You will either do as I say, or you will die.
Going straight to fucking Warhammer.
Hold on a minute. Markov, whatever you're doing, it's coming through the microphone.
I'm not doing anything. Oh. It's probably because I'm laying it down on the bed, my bad.
Listen carefully. You are not allowed to see. You are not allowed to move. My men will carry you to a safe location. If you try to struggle, they will kill you. We are not here to harm you, and we do not want to. So just sit tight, and please, trust me. And at that moment, you feel this gentle lift, as though you're being held gently by someone who cares. And you're carried out of the room. You see the light behind the blinding on your eyes as you walk through. The lights are on the train somehow, and you feel difference in temperature because you're going into different rooms. You then stop, and you're placed down gently on the floor. And they very carefully take the blinds off.
Oh, thank God.
And they're these men with like giant green armor. It's giant
I knew it. It's
green
like fucking
armor,
Warhammer.
and one of them leans down at you with his fiery red eyes. Are you okay?
No, not really.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, we can't talk.
He specifically takes off Azrael's gag. Are you okay?
Welcome, motherfucker.
I don't know what happened.
It's all right. My name is Vulcan. I need you to listen carefully. We are the Salamanders, and we're not here to hurt you. But you must know that what you just saw, it wasn't a dream.
What do you mean?
What you have just seen in your vision, all the Salamanders saw it as well. We got connected somehow. Trust me, we're just as frightened as you are. Our Primarch, who's never been frightened before, he has seen the false hydra.
Marlo, what are you doing?
I'm patriotic.
He has seen the false hydra as you have. And
Oh my God, I'm Hydra too.
And Azrael, you know of the false hydra. You've heard of this thing before. That was yours.
I finished it.
I know. I'm about to take a drink of mine.
I'm thirsty.
Go get one. So you know of the false hydra, Azrael, and it's this creature of a long-told story that you always thought was fake. How could something you look at and it sing to you make you lose your memory? If you drink all of it, you owe me another one. Azrael, this incites a flame inside you. Almost this, I can't believe what my teachers were telling me was actually true. Like, this is real.
There's no way this is actually a real thing. You're lying.
You owe me another one. All the rest of the salamanders slowly take the bindings off of you and the gags, and they lean down and they tend to your, because you were strained quite hard, and they tend to your slight wounds of the rope burn. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Please forgive me. As each of them are gently making sure you're okay.
Mm. That was too tight.
I'm sorry.
You should really ask a man before. You should really ask a man before you do that.
He said, "Oh, kinky."
Vulcan stands
Oh,
tall,
shit.
taller than literally everybody else in the room. And he takes
You're
his helmet
quite tall.
off, and you see that his whole face is this pitch black darkness with red eyes. All right.
Hmm.
I must take you to him, but you must not know his name.
Okay.
Follow me. As that sentence is stated, he starts walking in a direction. You're not on the train anymore, obviously.
Oh, my other cat people.
You start to see him kind of go down this narrow, dark hallway. It's not too dark that you can't see. It's like dimly lit, and the walls, they're kind of this like cobblestone-ish looking wall, and each brick has this kind of like ooze dripping from it, as though it's oily. One of the salamanders turns back and goes, "Don't touch the walls, you'll become flammable."
Very interesting. I want to touch the walls.
Really? Hold on. Let me check.
Can you guys not touch the walls?
Okay.
It is a failsafe. If you touch the walls, you'll probably become part of the failsafe.
Oh, very interesting.
Oh.
At that moment, one of the salamanders takes Nico by the hand. I wouldn't do that, young one. At that moment, another salamander walks up to Marlowe and inspects their gun. Just, looks at it, doesn't really touch it or anything, goes, "Your craftsmanship is quite remarkable."
I handmade this. All of it.
I must say, where did you learn to make your embellishments so designful and unique?
Me, myself, and I.
Well, a self-taught artisan like yourself is an absolute wonder to have in the Citadel. Please, if I may, he's asking to hold your gun.
I hand it off, but I have a knife pointed at him in case he tries anything.
He points the gun downward to kind of look through the sights, and he inspects the whole gun. He takes his pinky finger and he puts it in the barrel of the gun and wipes it cleanly. And he looks out and he looks up at it and he goes, "Black powder, right?"
Yes.
It's a far stretch from magic.
Mm-hmm.
He hands it back to you. You do better if you use sulfur than black powder. And he starts taking his finger and he starts rubbing it on his fingers and putting it on his pants.
How so?
Well, sulfur burns hotter and it provides more of a boom. If you mix the two, it becomes a more volatile response.
So it just adds extra flair.
No, it makes the bullets do more damage.
Oh. Oh. Do you happen to have any?
Well, we do keep a few bags of
Hey,
it
Ren.
around. Yes?
Someone said that the stream is extremely quiet.
Who?
I'm a viewer from the stream.
I can fix that. Hold on.
Here, hold up, give me a second. Talk real quicker.
Check. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know.
Check.
I can hear you guys.
Check 1, 2. I just changed the microphone, so we
hear
should be
you.
fine now.
Oh, you changed the mic? Alright.
Alright, so. The larger than life human looks down upon you. He goes, "Oh, sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Reginald. I'm the I guess you could call me the tech individual around here. I'm the one who works on all of our weaponry.
What's the description of the guy I'm looking at right now?
Tall, same face as Vulcan, but he doesn't have the scar across his eye like Vulcan does.
Mm-hmm.
The armor is exactly the same, except one of his shoulders has this claw on the side of it, and it's kind of moving up and down like this, just up and down slowly. And anytime he was inspecting your gun, the claw was meticulously moving around it.
My name is Marlo. Nice to meet you.
His hand extends in an extension of gratitude and very respectful manner, as you clearly know your things when it comes to guns.
I shake his hand very hesitantly.
He takes his other hand and goes, "Thank you. I must say, with your..." And he lets go of your hand. "With your craftsmanship and your artistry, you'd be quite a fit for a tech marine."
Who would now?
That's what I am. I'm a tech marine.
Well, last time I joined a guild of types, it didn't end out too well for me. I'll think about it, but I highly doubt it.
Don't worry, we're not the guild you're thinking of. Actually, we're not even a guild at all, we're a brotherhood. We stand by each other and save humanity at all costs.
How would you know what guild I'm thinking of? There's plenty out there.
It's embezzled in you.
What do you mean?
You're not a hard face to recognize. The salamanders are everywhere.
My face is different.
He means like your demeanor, the way that you carry yourself.
I can't change that.
You're not hard to pinpoint. Obviously.
Hey, Ren, real quick, who made my Warforged hand?
I don't remember.
Neither do I.
Why are you rolling?
A lot of reasons, but I'm not gonna tell you.
Y'all
I
help.
just
Ren is
forgot.
rolling.
Okay, so, Reginald then looks at you kind of like in the eyes a little bit, but trying to be as calm and nice as possible. He goes, "You're not a hard book to read. You're very defensive, which means you didn't have many friends in your guild. And you telling me you were in a guild means you definitely weren't in anything nice."
Well, I'm defensive because I was gagged, blindfolded, and brought somewhere I have no clue where we are.
You know, that's absolutely fair. The only reason we did that is to keep our secrecy. And I do apologize. Azrael, at this moment, a character who looks very similar to everybody else walks up to you, but his helmet, instead of it being like a greenish helmet with a gas mask, it's this skull mask with tubes coming out the side of the jawbones, and he's holding a scroll in one hand and a book in the other one. And he walks up to you and he goes, "Are you holy?"
What are we waiting for?
Forrest.
Oh,
Sorry.
they're dead.
So, a man with a skull mask and tubes coming out of the cheekbones of the skull mask, approaches you, wielding a scroll in one hand and a book in the other one, and he looks at you and he goes, "Are you holy?"
Yes. Why do you ask?
He takes his mask off to reveal the exact same face as everybody else. Blackened face, eyes that are bloodshot red, but like a glowing red. He goes, "I am Sir Crozius. I am the temple keeper of our brotherhood." He then takes a knee and he extends his hand as kind of like a handshake and a welcome.
I'm gonna shake his hand back.
It's a firm grip, but one that feels like home. He then lets go and he goes, if you're ever interested, we have a library of holy objects, if you're ever in the need of something new. Master crafted, you could say.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sir Crozius puts his helmet on, and before he starts to walk off, he looks back at you and he goes, do mind yourself. I'm always watching. And then he walks off. And at that moment, Reginald has to walk off too. And all these salamanders individuals are now kind of down at the end of the hallway, which leaves you guys at the beginning of the hallway, and you have no idea how you got there or how you got in because there's no door there.
Can I inspect the hallway?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. So, Ricky,
around me.
investigation is +4. Guys, I have wits, but I'm never going to use them. That's what my character is. I got a 14.
You look at the walls, and they are coated with this flammable substance.
Oh, they're just the walls before.
To your knowledge, the flammable substance is volatile. If you were to touch it, it could theoretically go off.
Oh. Okay, guys. So, what is our first plan of mission
I
here?
don't even know
in
where
this
we
hallway.
are or what's really happening.
I don't either. I'll be with you. During that whole conversation, I was just kind of taking a snooze.
We have no
I
clue what we're
personally
doing.
don't trust those people. They're
Gidu
kind of.
is standing
They seem a little
underneath.
too nice.
Gidu is standing underneath Azrael as we speak.
What? Little man
Just
just
puts it
comes
right
out of
there.
nowhere.
Just put it right there in the fucking spotlight.
Gidu just sits there.
Oh, there's Gidu.
I'm gonna pick him up and just hold him.
Gidu feels a little heavier the last time you saw him, but he's still there and he's still adorable.
Oh, shit.
What do you mean he's heavier? Did he grow up? That's not cool.
He got a little chunky. It's okay.
Don't
don't
buy
know,
me
he's
shit,
been-
my
you,
boy.
you can tell he's been hitting the sweet rolls a little too much.
Oh, never mind.
No.
Gidu, no!
Chunky Gidu.
But
Put them damn sweet rolls down for 1 second, goddammit.
Bad words.
Be nice to him.
you feel this like
Damn.
atmospheric pressure change almost,
No, no.
and you feel as though the air is getting thinner in the room that you're currently in. You hear from the other end of the hallway from Sir Crozius. You should probably get over here. That room gets closed off quite frequently.
What do you have in your background?
Right.
What?
Guys, I think we should go over there.
I don't know what's going on in the back.
No, flipping Blaze has Ren is his
Oh,
background on his phone.
Can I talk to this guy?
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Look, we are new in town, and, I don't know where we are. Where are we?
It's quite top secret, my friend.
Why did you get us exactly?
I don't trust that.
You've seen the false hydra.
And? You want a cookie?
What?
No
I'm
one
gonna
sees
be
the
dumb.
false hydra unless you are a
Guys.
salamander or someone with of great knowledge.
Guys, I'm gonna be dumb. I'm gonna be dumb real quick. You know, that hydra almost looks similar to me.
What do you mean?
It looks almost exactly like me.
You see Crozius at the end of the hallway rush out of the room, and he runs back with several men.
Oh,
Several
no.
much
God
larger
damn it,
individuals,
Markov. Could you
like
not- could you not
twice
talk
the
for 2 seconds?
size of Crozius, with giant padded armor, and massive axes.
Marlo just holds her gun, just kind of like this.
You see
right.
Crozius point.
You guys stay back. I started it. I'm gonna end it.
You see Crozius point, and they just start walking at the end of the hallway.
I don't let up.
Yeah, we definitely fucked up Nico.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
I started it. I
What
end
were
it.
you thinking?
We're a team,
No, we
Markov.
fight
I'm not
as a
going
team.
anywhere.
No, the fuck we don't.
Yeah,
They
yes, the
stop
fuck we do.
No, we're not.
Directly in front of you.
No.
Oh God.
I don't want to hurt you. Please.
What?
One of them, with this gentle look on their face, as they're not wearing helmets, but they still look the same as everybody else. Please take my hand and follow me.
Just Markov?
You all
Yeah,
may
sure
follow
thing.
as well. You all may follow as well,
Good answer.
but please. It's for your safety.
For my safety.
It's for all of your safety.
Like, is this whole place lined with the walls here, or can I
Oh,
like
yeah,
touch
it
the
is.
wall my way out and like not have it cause a fire?
So it's more of the room that you're in and the base of the hallway. Once you get further into the hallway, it's fine.
Guys, I'm quite curious. I'm rather peculiar about these walls. I don't think they actually catch on fire. Can I touch them?
One of them touches the wall and it sets a blaze on their finger, and he points it at you and he goes, "Does that answer your question?"
No, but I would like to touch it.
He would
Ricky,
like to
you
touch
would
it.
die. You are all
Ricky,
feathers.
Put your
Birdman.
whole ass wing on it. Put your whole ass wing on it. I want some
Markov,
chicken
no,
No,
wings.
don't encourage this behavior.
I want some chicken wings, bro.
I put my hand over.
Give me that
Markov's
chicken.
mouth.
Fine, I will use my common sense.
No.
Just this once. Just this once.
We can get you chicken
guys are
later,
lucky.
Markov.
Turn off your mind for 1 second and touch.
Markov, hush.
One of the large men grabs Markov, and
Oh,
is, by
shit.
the way, twice as large as Markov is.
Why are you grabbing my friend?
Oh shit.
They're making stupid decisions, and I'd rather you all not get burned to death.
Do we need to put
Ricky
Markov
is
on
the
the
one
leash
about to make a
again?
stupid decision.
I mean,
Your
I'm in.
friend here
I'm
is
immortal to
insinuating that they
fire.
should continue.
I'm immortal to fire.
Your
I
friend
can't.
over here is insinuating that they should continue with this absolutely horrendous act. I'm not hurting them. I'm just making sure they can't speak anymore.
Hmm.
That
Marlo keeps her
That
gun
kinda
exactly where it
sounds-
is.
Mm-hmm.
Very fair, very fair. So where exactly are you guys taking us right now?
To the med bay, making sure you're all right.
Oh, why, thank you.
To
So
the
nice.
med.
I don't wish to be inspected, thank you.
That is all right. You are allowed to refuse treatment.
Medbay scan. All right, who's the imposter?
God damn it,
You
Nico.
all start.
Was the imposter, man?
You,
How do I?
The large
vent like
man
Ricky did?
that's holding Markov starts walking with Markov in his hands.
I walk right behind them.
As they get to the door, they don't need to open it. It opens itself. Like a sliding door.
Ah, just like Among Us.
Mungus?
You step into the
Among Us,
hallway and you see
Among
these
Us?
ornate statues of this large man with a giant sword raised into the sky, and it's on fire.
I want that sword.
The sword is not on
My
fire.
sword's
It's
cooler,
just, It's just, molded to look like it's on fire.
Yeah, am I right, guys? Yes.
I would not say such things about the Imperius.
Oh,
He is one of wonder.
my bad.
That right there is the god of humanity.
Oh, damn.
I trust that you'll get to know him quite soon. He starts taking you to the med
Okay.
bay, and you see all these wounded humans and other individuals. They're all on the table, and with such gentle care, these people are making sure they're okay. You see almost as if a therapist were to talk to somebody who's going through an attack. Just, are you all right? Please, if you have any more things you need, please come tell me. I'll be right here by your side. And one guy is dying in the corner, and one of them goes, I'm not going to leave your side. Through death, we will be together. Do not worry. And at that moment, his eyes fade away, and he's still holding his hand, making sure that as through the afterlife, he's not alone.
Mhm.
And then he puts his hands over onto his chest, and then he says a prayer in a language you do not understand. It's just Brasasya, Ifanai.
What language is it?
It is specifically primordial.
Primordial?
Yes, primordial.
Maybe actually pull up my. I might actually. Fun fact. Give me one moment.
Hmm.
But the prayer sounds like Brastosya, Ifanai, my Maisa.
Can I? Well, actually, can I like walk over to them?
Yeah, no one will mind.
Okay, so I'm gonna. All right.
Hello, excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Yes, young one.
Not to be rude or anything, but I am on the quest now that I am out of the flock. I'm trying to figure out more languages so that I could help with people in need around the areas around here.
Yes.
Because I am from Chiwick and I don't know anything. So, a question for you: what did you just say, and what language is it?
Oh, yes. That is the primordial language of the old ones. And what I've just stated was a prayer of the Imperius. It states, in life and in death, brotherhood stands.
That is so true. You see, I have a friend back home. His name is Kevin. Man, I love that guy. I would tell him that immediately.
Thank you, Kevin.
Pass this to Kevin.
I will make sure
We
that
stand,
Kevin
Kevin.
knows that your appearance is here.
Thank you.
I must tell you, but all guild leaders know of this location.
Mhm.
No matter how bad or how good they are. But we all do the same. We help. We make sure that people are okay.
That is back what I did back in Chiwick. Yes.
He then spots another soldier this time. A knight in shining armor, bleeding out on a table. And he gently walks over
That's
and
ironic.
he places his hand on his shoulder, and his other hand is holding his hand. And he goes, Knight Mariah, today you will see the Imperius. Bask in his glory. Prestasia,
I have.
Ifanai. And at that
Markov's
moment,
gonna be gone for a little bit.
he passes. Not before looking at Riki and offering his sword to Riki.
Oh.
Take it. It's a
I-
sign that he wants you to continue on the legacy.
I will carry this with due pride. Yes, very much pride. I will carry this with. I feel honored almost, but like, in a way, I feel disrespected because I have my hand on the bow on my back. That is very helpful.
So you
But
you have received the bow, or not bow, the sword. You made me say bow. You received the sword of Moriah. Engraved on it, it says, "For those who lose, continue to fight, and eventually you will win."
It's like, until you die.
very poetic.
On the other side, it says, "Try, try again. Death is not the end."
Help, help.
That's a rhyme scheme. Sorry.
I I thank you with great respect. Thank you, good sir.
So
Very
the
much so
sword,
appreciate.
the sword that you have received has a built-in
Mhm.
shield on it.
Ooh.
But it's not a big shield. It's a
Yo.
shield that when you hold the sword, it encompasses your fist so that when you punch things with the shield or with the sword handle, it's like a metal punch.
Ooh. What's the name of this?
I can show you a picture of it. Give me a sec. I've got to find it.
Oh.
It's going to take me a minute because I forgot the actual name of this. Oh, what is
What that's,
All right,
Oh.
I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
boy, that's still
No, you're good.
this?
Yeah.
I made it 2 days ago.
So my parents went to this party and they brought me cake, bro.
slay.
Man, I wish I had cake.
My mom right now.
I'm still trying to find this hand guard.
That's like fucking caramel in between the layers.
Oh, it's caramel cake? Nice.
So this, let me open image in a new tab. This is the sword that he has handed you. If you would take a look. This is what it looks like.
Whoa. Yeah, that's
Damn.
good.
Ooh.
Sick.
Crazy.
Oh wait, real quick, DM, is Markov still being is his mouth still covered or is he still being grabbed?
You feel like you're being held like a baby, but yes. But
I
yeah,
can still
that.
move around, so I'm just gonna point at stuff and just like muffle.
But yeah, that's the sword you have,
Ooh.
Wait, who has that?
Riki.
So like, are we
Me.
just gonna watch
The guy with
people
the bow.
die, or?
But,
Fucking lucky.
One of the larger salamanders in the room approaches the whole group, takes a kneel as he can't speak to you normally. He's too tall. He takes a knee and he looks at all of you and he goes, "Please, come closer. Let me bless you with a divine being." Azrael, this piques your attention.
Mhm.
Come closer. Let me bless you with a divine sense.
Can I roll for inspection first? Because I have a bad feeling about this.
Roll an insight check, yes.
So you see Markov just point at Ricky's sword and just muffle something.
Can I make out what you just muffled?
Do I
at
have
all?
like a? Oh wait, never mind.
My sword's better though.
Nice.
I got a 13.
From what you can tell, they're not any bad.
Okay, I get closer.
They hold out their hand, and this hand doesn't look like the rest of them. This one is not covered by a gauntlet. You see this gentle, giant kind of hand. He places it in front of you and he goes, "Please, place your hand on mine."
I place my hand on his.
With his other hand, which is in the exact same manner, gently grasps the top of your hand. And in one fell swoop, you see his eyes start to glow red. He's filled with an aura of beauty and love and kindness and just overall this loving sense. He then imbues the energy into you. And he goes, "You have been blessed with the Imperialis of love. Use it wisely, as you never know who will be unloved." Basically, what he's given you is the sense to feel when someone has been traumatized, genuinely traumatized. Not like you guys, but like, let's say they've been in an accident and it's left their arm cut off and they have a PTSD reaction to that. You can see what they're seeing. And you can
Was there like a movie about
you can
that?
sympathize with them. You now
Oh
roll
boy,
with
they're definitely gonna
advantage.
see what.
You roll an advantage with any charisma check. I'm sorry, but I must be going. A young man named Charleston has seen me. He asked for
Mhm.
advice. I must go see him.
Does Marlo hear this at all?
Yes.
So you hear like Markov just muffle something, but in like a question.
My interest is piqued, and I look over.
Horny.
Prince, shut up! Not like that. Prince Charleston.
Yes, the one and only.
May I ask why?
The king and queen's health have recently declined. And without further examination, we were not able to keep them from being bedridden. Charleston is set to be ornated as the king.
Today?
Not today. In the next few months.
Marlo at this time taps her necklace 3 times.
You feel an immediate response of 3 taps as well.
Well, that sucks. Sorry,
Well,
I had to break the silence. I'm sorry.
oh yeah. Ren, Nico's asking you what's the ice thing that you gave them last session.
Icing.
Oh.
I thought you said icing, not ice.
It's the thing that lets you make an ice wall that you can stick to.
Oh, Spider-Man. Because they got the Spider-Man gloves.
Like, if you know May's, like, ice wall thing, that it just goes, whoo, that. But it's a ring. So, you then see him step, and he disappears.
Oh my god,
Why
just
he
like
can't
yours.
do that?
He's a seer. You have to be a seer to do it.
That's annoying. Wait, Charleston's a seer then?
No. His servant is.
Oh.
All royal individuals have a seer at their side at all times. But they take an oath not to hurt anybody.
So Jazargo served someone back then?
Probably Beelzebub.
Yep. And when Jazargo decided to hurt somebody, that's when he started to not be able to do anything anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, because he broke the oath and he started dying because.
Yep.
Yeah.
At that moment, a larger man enters the room, and it's Vulcan. And he goes, I see you're all acquainted with, well, the medical staff. Please, if you would, we must go to the bridge.
What? Okay.
What?
No, Marlo was gonna say something.
Say it.
No,
Say it.
I'm choosing. Marlo is choosing to not say anything.
Okay.
Right now.
If you all would like, you can explore you can explore your surrounding areas more.
When can we go home or back to where we were supposed to go so that we can go home?
As soon as we can check your memory. We must know how to fight it, but we can't see it yet. And those who have seen it, we must know.
How long will this take?
Not long.
Better not be.
You'll be back in your location in no time. As a matter of fact, we'll even take you to the palace, which I know you're going to.
I just stay by Markov's side.
The larger man lets go of Markov and gently places them down onto their feet, onto the floor, and looks down at Markov and takes the hand and goes, I deeply apologize for that.
You're fine.
And at that moment, Vulcan starts walking in a direction. You are now free to roam the hallways and look in rooms.
I highly doubt we're gonna find anything if we do that.
Marlo immediately goes to the first room she sees.
Of course you do.
You open the room, and it's a large room with an anvil in it. And it's got a furnace, and a man is working tirelessly with an arm on his shoulder.
Arm on his shoulder?
Yes, a claw, to be exact.
Oh.
You have to find it first.
Nico says I go to the kitchen and get bread.
Oh.
You have to find it first.
Roll for kitchen.
Roll for kitchen.
Marlo just very quietly walks up next to this dude. What you doing?
Before
Hi,
you were
baby,
able to
what's
say anything, you
up?
get about halfway behind him, and he goes, "Hello, Marlo." Boom. As he hits his hammer against whatever he's hitting.
Oh, was this Reginald or whoever his name is?
No, it's someone else.
Who is? How do you know my name then? What? Okay. How do you know my name?
He hits his hammer on the anvil one more time, and then he speaks up. All our minds are linked. We see everything through everyone's eyes.
You can. Huh?
The salamanders. He hits his hammer again. We're all linked through our minds. And I can see through Reginald's eyes. He's the one that comes up with the blueprints. And I'm the one that makes them.
Interesting.
I mean, Nico says they open every door they see. No, Nico! Nico, no.
A few of them are very uncomfortable to look at. You open one of the rooms, and there's a brain in one of them.
Ugh.
You open up one of the rooms, and there's a bathroom.
Nika walking on somebody.
Yeah, you walked in on someone taking a poop.
Oh no.
And they didn't lock the door? What the fuck?
Yeah, honestly.
In olden times, they don't have locks.
Oh.
Yeah,
just
that's
wander.
what rogues are for. There's a lot of locks to
Put a
pick.
fucking rock in front of it or something.
Well, with these sliding doors, they can't just lock them. They're very new.
You mean to
Oh.
tell me
They're sliding doors, and
we
they're
have
very new.
flying trains and
They're not flying.
Flying
ships,
They're not flying.
but these people can't make a lock on a sliding door?
Nobody has made a flying train or a ship yet.
Oh, well, we have
Airships?
big ass trains that are
You
like
have
the
a
size of
blueprint for one.
buildings, though.
But they don't exist at all yet.
No one's made one.
Well,
Okay,
Marlo's gonna be
okay.
the first
We've
one.
gotten close to one. It flew for 5 seconds and then fell and exploded.
My point still stands. I have to go to the bathroom.
Marlo's about to make the first one.
I will.
You do eventually find a kitchen. And a young woman in kind of the same greenish armor with a helmet that is more pointed and more ornate, standing next to a larger man with his armor only covering his torso and his pants, and his not his torso, his pants are what are armored, and his chest and his arms are fully uncovered as he's sweating slightly, so it's kind of hot in there. And then the woman turns around and goes, "Hello, child. Are you hungry?"
Bread.
Of course. They then hands you one of the greatest loaves of bread you've ever seen. This beautiful baguette with the lines in it that are cut before you bake it. Please, have the whole thing. We have plenty. You see as plenty of people come in and out of each room, each of them having their own purpose. Riki, what catches your eye is that there is a few of them with bows that walk into one room.
I will follow them into that room.
You walk in and you see it's a target practice.
Do you guys have spare bows, spare arrows, mayhaps?
My friend, we have arrows to go around. Please,
If
try
I-
your hand. He then hands you one of his bows, twice your size.
Wow. I mean, just wow. This bow, it's quite frankly amazing. I love my bow, of course, but like this bow is wow.
Maybe they can give you a cool new one.
These are called the Imperial War Bow. It requires 30 pounds of force to pull back.
Would you
Jesus.
mind if I take a stab at it?
Go ahead. Roll a strength check for me.
Roll a strength check.
Yes.
I got you. I got you, Ren.
Blaze. I mean, Riki. Nico said don't cheat with your
I
your
got-
bow.
Actually,
I got
roll
18.
Actually,
Oh,
we'll count that into effect. We'll keep your 18. Also, roll an athletics check for archery.
athletics.
Yes, because you're doing archery.
Athletics is also +2. I got another 18.
Okay, cool.
Damn.
So you pull this bow back. It doesn't take as much strain until you reach about your chin, so that you have to get it a little further back behind your ear, and then you hear as you let go, and you just barely miss the bullseye on the target. Just barely.
Wow. And would you mind if I try again?
Of course, of course. Our arrows are almost infinite.
All right.
Do I have to do the same thing again?
No, you're pretty much set.
No.
You can roll for another athletics check to see if you hit the bullseye or not.
Wow, what if I want to aim for like the other arrow? That would be sick.
Roll on disadvantage for that one.
Roll on disadvantage.
Yeah, because
I
like he's
gotta roll 2.
trying
Yeah.
to do the impossible.
Roll 2, take your lowest one.
Fuck.
Oh no.
I already know that it's gonna not get any lower than that.
What'd you say?
He got
What'd
a
you- what'd
1,
you
didn't
roll?
he?
Nat 1.
So you pull the bow back with effortless ease now. But as you let
Yeah.
go, it clips your thumb and it just shoots directly into the ground.
Oh, fuck.
The larger man next to you places his hand on his shoulder and he goes, "Don't worry. Your first shot was quite amazing. However, the second one could use a bit more practice, but don't worry. Happens with everybody with the Imperial Warbows. They're quite a beast to handle if you can't tell."
I can tell very much so, yes.
We avert our attention towards Azrael. Azrael, you look through your eyes and see that there are these kind of like Sir Crozius, a bunch of skull-masked individuals with tubes coming out of their jaws, and they're going through this large ornate temple door.
I'm gonna follow them.
You walk in, and there's an altar in the front where the smaller imperialist statue, and a man in front of it, touching the foreheads of each individual, is kind of like with 3 fingers, just. And as they come up in a line, he touches their foreheads, and you see them feel more invigorated. One of them even walks off in like a jumping, like yes. And then he stops, puts his hand up in front. He goes, "Excuse me for a moment, brother. Azrael, make your statements known. Show
How do
yourself.
How do you know my name?
We see all things here in the Temple of Imperialis." He's not even looking at you. He's looking in a direction. His eyes are not glowing red. They are a bright white. "We see all things here in the Temple of Imperialis. I've been watching your journey for a long time. He then starts to just slowly walk towards you. He knows where you are, but he's not looking in your direction. He stops kind of where you are. And then he gently places his finger on your forehead. And then you see this vision of all of your journeys. You've seen people. You've seen enemies, killed a god. And what's better is you've made friends. You're lucky. He then takes his finger off your forehead and he goes, and you've seen something horrible, haven't you?
You can say that again.
You're not easily frightened, I can tell, but something this morning has frightened you. It's
I
not
don't even know how to describe it.
It's not normal what you've seen. I went blind when I first saw it. You're lucky to be alive. It's called the false hydra. That name keeps coming back. You're startled that you've heard the name again.
Why does everyone keep bringing up this name, False Hydra?
That is for us to know, and for you to not worry about. The salamanders have it handled. He then, not looking in any direction of where he's going, walks backwards to where he was, and he starts doing the 3-head tap method again on each individual. Slowly, but surely, going through the line. Azrael, do yourself a favor. Go find Crozius for me. He's got something for you.
See?
We avert our gaze to Markov's viewpoint here. And Markov, you see the larger-than-life individuals with massive armor and huge axes walk off as they walk into a room that really only they can walk into, with massive steel doors that are too heavy for the average individual to open. And you hear them slam shut, just a loud boom, and it shakes the floor slightly.
I guess I follow. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to open the door though.
What's your strength look like?
I think last time I checked was a 25.
You open it fine.
Oh,
So
I just open it like any normal door.
you open it, and there are several of these guys. Like 30 of them. And this room is huge. And you see 2 large, blocky-looking individuals. The body looks like a coffin of sorts. A large metal tomb.
How the fuck do people get this big? I feel
What?
like a damn kobold in here.
One of the individuals has a claw on him. And he is finagling with the large individual. He goes, "Do not worry, old one. We will get you back in battle soon." And the old one looks down on him. "I trust you, young tech marine." The other large old one is just asleep, but standing. You can tell the
Asleep, but
difference
standing.
between the two. One of them has a greenish hue to them, and the other one has this stripe that goes down the center of his shoulder, down to his torso of the large metal tomb, and it's blue. And one of the larger individuals who are just walking around walks up next to you and places his massive hand on your shoulder, which is basically the size of your shoulder.
Oh,
Like, huge.
my God.
And he looks at you and he goes, "That's right, fair. Both of them. They're called Venerables. Larger-than-life machines who've been lost in battle but taken back by the Imperialis. They're a wonder to our world."
So Markov sort of feels like, a bit self-conscious. He feels super tiny compared to all these people.
He kneels down close to you and he goes, "Don't worry. You're safe here. You know, we could fit you out some armor.
Armor?
You could join us if you'd so like. Become part of something to help people instead of destroy them."
No. All right.
So, you agree then? You'll join us?
I guess I can.
By the way, this is a great choice. I'm glad that you did this.
I would have said no, but honestly, then I keep remembering Markov doesn't remember what he did back then, so he would have said yes.
So, you get this invigorating feeling. This, I'm finally becoming something. Something that means something to somebody. And the larger-than-life individual steps down, looks at you, and he goes, "Brother, thank you for making this decision." He then looks down at you, and he smiles, and you see his smile, and it's a genuine, loving, caring smile. He is happy as he takes you to the Forge Master, who's the man that makes all the weapons, and Marlo's in the room currently. She's having a
Thank you for having me along.
She's having a conversation with somebody, but she's preoccupied, so you can't talk to her. You take a step into the room, and it's hot. The furnace is burning bright, and the Forge Master has 3 large claws. He's standing there, and he's forging armor.
What do the claws mean?
It's a status as a tech marine. The more you have,
Oh.
the higher ranking you are. And 3 is the highest rank of them all, the Forge Master.
This all feels like a call to Warhammer for some reason. I can't put my finger on it.
How'd you know?
I said it multiple times, especially when he started mentioning the big guys in big armor, one of them with a gas mask looking thing.
It should have been obvious when I said Primarch.
Yeah, Primarch too, when you said Primarch.
But hey,
Oh man,
it's okay, because I've managed to fit them in a medieval aspect.
am I gonna get Butcher's nails in too?
No, that's a different group. The Salamanders are the ones that love humanity.
Oh. Are the axolotls the ones that hate humanity?
No. So, the Forge Master turns around and he goes, "Markov, welcome.
Hey.
I must commend you on your decision." He kneels down. Very tall individual, twice as tall as the other guy.
I feel so tiny. God damn it.
He kneels down, and he hands you this seal. Place this on your chest. It's going to sting.
I guess I can try. Here, give it here.
He hands it to you, and it's the size of your hand.
Jesus. Does it feel super heavy too?
No,
Oh.
it's actually fairly light.
So you see Markov just inspect it like a little. Just like, appreciating every detail put into it. And then, he puts it on his chest like ass.
As you put it on your chest, it kind of forces itself into your chest slightly, leaving this singeing pain. But it quickly stops. You feel as though you're growing taller and taller and taller until you reach the person who brought you in there, his shoulder. You've grown
Oh, shit.
to about 11 feet tall.
Jesus Christ. You know that giant I fought in the beginning? Yeah, I'm getting my get back, definitely.
You start to feel different, as though helping somebody is a reward. Give me a second.
Huh. Hope you get better, Marlo.
She says thank you. You feel as though helping somebody is such a wonder to life. Your heart changes. Do me a favor. What alignment are you currently?
I used to be chaotic evil, actually. But I think I'm chaotic lawful now because I forgot my memories of the clan.
So, do me a favor.
Yeah.
And what you have been received was the sigil of enrichment and change.
Oh.
And change your alignment from chaotic evil to chaotic good.
But I said that since they
You said-
removed my memory.
You said chaotic lawful, and that's not a thing.
Oh, right. I forgot. Bad. Chaotic good. I meant to say that since I forgot my memories
Then
and I
change it
don't
to
know.
neutral good, because it's supposed to get better as you go on.
All right, hold on.
Your decisions will be less sporadic. However, they can still be sporadic if you want.
You are unable to contain the chaos.
So, this is an enlightening feeling. Something you've never felt before. Compassion, kindness. What is this feeling? Almost sickens you. But then it feels nice and good. As though it's almost kind of like a drug. And then you see it. As you blink, you look into the eyes of the Forge Master and you see yourself. As you open your eyes, you're back to yourself.
Wait a minute, what?
You're linked with us now. Congratulations.
Hold
I
on, let
must-
me try again.
You close your eyes, and now you look into the eyes of the man who brought you in. And then you open them, and you're back to normal.
So every time I blink, I just go to someone's vision?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Or you can control it. You don't know how to yet, but you'll learn.
Oh, okay. So I change it to what? Chaotic good, lawful good, neutral good.
You'll go into neutral good.
All right.
And you see as the Forge Master turns around and with several extremely loud strikes of his hammer, he turns around and he hands you your armor. This is the armor of the Salamanders. Wear it with pride.
Will do.
So, the armor that you have received is one of the best armor pieces I have ever created. This gives you a resistance to poison, a resistance
God.
to frost, and a resistance
me
to fire if you weren't already resistant to it.
I mean, I have the chieftain's helm that makes me resistant to fire.
This is a full set of it.
Armor.
Your armor class, when putting it on, is 18.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Damn.
Hold on. Armor type, class?
Armor class, that's AC.
And how much is it?
18.
Jesus Christ. Let me put that on my cork board real quick. Alright, there we go.
And he then looks at you and he goes, with your skills, would you rather destroy for the good or save for the good?
Save for the good.
He then kneels down and he hands you a sword,
Another one, jeez.
unlike anything you have ever seen before.
No, please, not my berserker sword. Don't replace my baby.
This sword, I'm going to use a word that doesn't exist. Micro razor sharp. It is a type of razor sharp that, if looked upon at a molecular level, could cut atoms if you so desired.
I hope I don't blow anything up.
The sword that you have received is called the Power Sword. It is a sword
cool.
that requires you to be attuned to it. And it will take 2 days.
Oh, okay. I can try to attune to it.
And after the 2 days is up, anytime you speak its command word, no matter what it is, no matter who it is, no matter what you're doing, if you want to attack something, you do not have to roll an attack roll on it. It will always hit.
Nice!
You can do this up to 3 times per day.
Alright.
And also, it's weightless.
So
does-
after I use it those 2 times per day, is it like unusable, or I can still use it but I have to roll after?
Yeah, you can still use it. You just have to roll afterwards.
Alright.
To use it, you will roll a d12.
Oh,
That's
D12?
that's the attack die. So when I say roll for damage, you'll be rolling a d12.
Alright.
It's a pretty good sword.
So here's all the things I have. Sword of the Heroes, Godslayer, Guts' sword, and now the Power Sword.
You've just been collecting swords.
Because you keep giving them to me, I don't know what to do with this collection.
You can sell them for gold. Give one
You're right.
Give one of your massive swords to Nico and see what they do.
Oh my god.
Poor little Nico. They're gonna
Give
get like.
your biggest sword.
Give him
to
the cursed
Nico.
one. Give him the cursed one.
I gave it away. Remember, I gave
Oh,
it to
yeah.
the old lady.
Give it to Give her
I'll
the
give him the. I'll give him like Guts' sword. You know, the big ass one.
Oh yeah. Give them the Guts' sword. It'll be hilarious. They won't know what to do with it.
They
All
can't do anything with it. Is the problem? I mean, it turns into a dagger.
This
Oh, wait,
is
so-
Major Tom
does-
to ground control.
Don't
So
mind
does
me
the
just
sword
rolling
now,
3 d20s.
So does the sword?
Four?
Huh?
Did you say 4?
4.
6 now.
What?
And 9.
Oh my god.
Wait. What's going on? What's going on?
Okay.
Gotta send you into orbit.
Oh.
So, Aura, a younger man, approaches you. About your height. Different from everybody else around in the room, but he's still wearing the green armor. His head is shown, and he's one arm doesn't have any armor on it, and the other arm does. He approaches you, and as if you are royalty, takes his hand out to shake your hand.
I'm a little confused, but I shake his hand anyway.
He takes your hand, and he as if you are a princess, holds it gently, and he grasps it. And he goes, "Welcome. I'm so pleased you're here."
That ass came out of left field. Sorry, hang on.
My name
All right.
is Ray. And well, I'm what we call the scout around here. I have to be small.
Rainy.
And your
Well,
name is?
I mean, my name is Ara.
A beautiful name. You can sense that he has this kind of like singe in his voice, kind of like Jazargo, but not really. A beautiful voice. To match a beautiful name.
You're beautiful too. I
I must ask,
sorry, don't know where that came from.
how could someone such of a beauty drop in a place so desperate as this?
To be fair, we were kidnapped.
Oh, so you're the ones who've seen the false hydra.
Yeah, that's either sadly or. But yes, we have.
Well, allow me to extend my hand in gratitude. With your memories, we'll be able to know how to defeat such the wretched thing. He then places a piece of paper in your hand, and it's the tavern of the place that you're currently in. He goes, "You can find me here if you have any questions. And please, don't be a stranger."
I will try my best not to. Thank you for.
He then puts his helmet on, and he like does a quick like, not a full bow, like kind of like a courtesy bow, like you would do to a royal individual. And then he slowly walks off to help others in need. And at that moment, you hear it once again, this loud and screeching siren. It's absolutely horrendous.
Not again.
Now, do we all hear this?
All of you hear it. And
Okay.
then
I'm deaf.
and then you hear So you hear this loud siren, and you hear over this intercom system. Check. Hello there. Everyone who has been brought here, return to the bridge immediately. If you have seen what you have seen, you know who you are. You must also come to the bridge.
Let me blink real quick.
You blink, and you go into the eyes of Reginald, who is one of the tech marines that is currently working on one of the old ones. and you can see all the wires and amazing things that this old one is capable of.
So many fucking details in it. Jesus.
You open your eyes, and the man next to you goes, "You'll learn. You'll learn to control it.
Someday.
Once you learn, your skin will start to turn pitch black.
Oh.
Your eyes will
Oh.
become red. And then you'll become a full salamander.
Oh, so I'm no longer a dragon. It's the
You're
sound.
still a dragon. It's just your skin will change and your eyes will change.
Oh, that's it. Just nothing else.
And you also gain the ability of clairvoyance. Basically, you can once you learn how to control it, you can close your eyes and see where you need to go. Or look through the eyes of somebody else that is connected to you.
Oh.
At that loud siren and announcement, anybody who is anybody grabs somebody in the party and starts walking you to the bridge, gently, calmly, and of course, being very friendly.
I hope no one's surprised by how big I've gotten all of a sudden.
Riki, you notice immediately how large they are.
Oh.
That is quite the spectacle right there. Yes.
Azrael, you also notice.
It's kind of hard to miss it,
What
actually.
happened to you?
So Markov just points at the thing on his chest and he says, "They gave this to me and they told me to put it on."
All of the salamanders look very pleased to see that you have the sigil as well. And you notice that everyone else has one of those as well.
It seems like you fitted quite well.
Sigil of what again? Hold on. I'm trying to type all of this down so I can remember.
It's the sigil of enrichment.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I'll show it to you in a bit. I have to make it. But very happily and calmly, the largest individual out of everybody. You don't have to write it down if you don't want to. That's how they keep up with their stuff. The largest individual has flames on his armor. Green armor, but there's flames that are painted onto his armor. His helmet is horned, wielding a giant hammer that is his size. He turns around slowly.
That doesn't scary at all.
He looks at you all,
Evening, brother.
and he requires a translator.
I'd hate to say it to you now, but I don't think that's your brother.
And where's the Emperor?
He then looks down and he goes,
Okay.
he points to the guy next to him. And the guy next to him goes, he says he's the Primarch.
So he's the Primarch.
A new face. Welcome to the Brotherhood.
The man looks
Pleasure
at
to
you.
be on too, brother.
The man looks at you and he goes, he says, welcome to the Brotherhood.
So you see Markov extend his hand towards the Primarch.
The Primarch,
That doesn't scare at all.
with as much gentleness as everybody else, and as a matter of fact, even more gentle than anyone you've ever met, walks down slowly, and he puts his hand in your hand. And he takes his helmet off, and it's just the same as all of you. A Brotherhood helmet. With a dark face and red eyes. His eyes are actually on fire. And he nods.
I know you'll be glad that I'll become one of you guys soon.
He smiles as he walks away, and he says something to his servant who is translating for him, and he goes, "The Primarch would like you all to sit down." And he points into these chairs with little mind things on them. He goes, "We must enter your memory
Oh no.
and find the false hydra. Do not worry. For any past memories that are not found will be forgiven by the Imperialis."
Can they be forgotten too?
If you wish.
All right, great.
You then feel this voice in your head, Azrael. Only you hear it.
Hey, yo, what's up, man?
No.
Oh
My
dear
God.
God.
That shit was a jump scare and a half.
But here's the weird thing. He doesn't sound right. Because you hear this.
Hey, man.
And how's it going?
I can't believe it's been
This long since I've been able to
see you, but I am so excited to remember
for you to
remember me. I don't think
we'll be able to remember you.
you, though.
Something's not right.
What do you talk about, Azrael?
One of the little
What's not
little
right?
people who's helping you in the chair goes, "Don't worry. It's the chair just working. It's trying to remember things that you've forgotten over the years. It's not always perfect, so please bear with us."
Whatever you say.
Is
You
it only
finally-
Azrael in the chair, or do we all have her in the chair?
It's all of you.
Oh, so that's what I put myself.
So, you all remember things. Things you didn't think you'd remember. Things you might have misplaced, small things. Like, oh, that's where I put my book last week. Small stuff like that. And you remember little dreams here and there. Lovely dreams, ones that you've always loved. The dream of the love you once knew. Dream of family and friends. Music. Just fun things you've dreamt in the past. And then dark memories start to resurge. Fire. Brimstone. Destruction. Pain. Delagon. The only person who doesn't remember Delagon is Riki.
It's me. But I made the character, so I kind of know. But I don't.
Aura, as you have this panic attack in the chair, one of the salamanders gently holds your hand, and it's Ray, and he's talking to you gently in a calm voice. "Aura, it's okay. I'm here. Please calm down. Please." You can hear his voice through the distraught memories. And at that moment, you all see it. The false hydra. It's there.
What is that thing?
It jolts all of you awake.
What the fuck? Are we all just gonna pretend like we didn't see that?
We all saw it.
Vulcan
Okay,
steps down from his little perch that he's been watching you from. "That was it. The false hydra. I can't believe you've seen it. You truly are the chosen ones."
Well,
I mean, would I be more chosen if I could turn into a hydra just like that thing?
Well, no, that's actually rather odd.
All I do is just transform into a hydra. I don't make people forget anything.
Yes, that's you might want to get that checked out from the med bay.
Transforming into a hydra thing?
Yes, it sounds more like a curse than anything.
Doesn't for the few times I've used it, it hasn't really gone awry in any sort of way.
Just be
Actually,
careful.
it did help defeat the monster that we once killed a long time ago.
He steps down and he starts walking away and he's very quietly. Just be careful with your power. You never know who'll hurt. He then talks to his Primarch. He looks up at him, this massive man. And the Primarch starts nodding, replying. You somehow manage, Markov, you somehow manage to hear what he's saying and understand him. Yes, I understand. And I do see the new one. Let it be known that he is incapable of hurting innocent life. Vulcan steps closer to you, and you already heard what he said. And as he's about to speak, you have the chance to interrupt him. And then he speaks. Our Primarch says that you are incapable of hurting innocent life from now on, Markov. Everybody starts seeing this. Markov starts forming from this dragon that they once were to this pitch black version of what they were. Their eyes start to turn red. Welcome, brother.
The hellings?
Welcome,
All right,
brother. So
finally, Jesus
Interesting.
Christ.
you start turning from this dragon that you once knew to this dragonborn husk, almost. This
Oh,
black
God.
facade comes over you. Your eyes start to turn red.
Oh, that quick! I
And the
thought they said
Primarch-
it would take. I thought they said it would take a few days.
The Primarch is holding his hand out while this is happening. He's speeding the process. He holds his hand out, and you see this greenish glow raining over you. You feel invigorated, and your eyes, they start to feel warm. You feel incapable of hurting innocent life. But the balance between innocent and guilty is blurred.
Oh, so they just like outright erase my memories of what I did in the past?
Yep.
Oh, cool. All right. Looks like I'm lawful good then.
So, theoretically, if you were to come upon an purely innocent, as in someone who's never done wrong, someone who is perfect, you can't hurt them. If they're a child, you can't hurt them. If they are senile and cannot remember what they've done, you cannot hurt them because they do not know.
Mm.
But if somebody has done any kind of wrong, you can notice it, you can detect it, and you can do something about it.
Oh, that's cool.
Then
Nice.
another larger man walks in, but he's wearing red this time.
Oh yeah, since my internet went whack, what exactly did the Primarch said that I was able to understand?
Just exactly that. Tell him that he will not be able to hurt any innocent's life.
Oh, okay.
Another larger man, the exact same height as the Primarch, walks in. And you hear your Primarch say, "Hello, brother." And then
Hello, brother.
everybody can understand him. He says, "Do not call me brother. The name's Dante, and it always has been. and I think it likely that you would actually look at your upper class, higher ranking official. You may have your own legion, but you must remember, I am the leader of the Astartes, not you.
Oh shit! Starties. Oh no way.
Your Primarch actually steps back in fear.
What the hell?
That's not good.
He made an impression.
You see on this guy's shoulder a picture of a blood drop with wings coming out of each side. He then looks over at Markov and he goes, "A new face. Welcome. You've picked a good regiment. Do be warned." He then looks out onto the bridge where you guys are, and then he opens the blast shield doors from where you were, and you look out the windows into a pitch black darkness of beautiful
shit.
stars.
Oh, never mind.
Welcome to space.
Bruh.
We're in space.
More, not necessarily space. You're not in a ship that was able to take you here. You're on a separate planet. But we do not have an atmosphere, which is why you're in here. And not out there. I'm
Oh, I didn't
surprised
feel
no one's
that we
told
ever
you
went
yet.
anywhere at all.
I'm surprised no one's told
Nico
you
says,
yet.
"Can I
It's
go outside?"
quite an important information, actually. Vulcan, did you not tell him? Vulcan just sits there, amazed that his voice has been spoken by the leader of the Astartes. And he's dumbfounded. He only says one word, "Sir." Yes, Vulcan, I'm talking to you. Did you not say anything to these individuals that they're on the planet next to Earth?
Look, and I don't think that answered the question.
Nico says if they want to go outside. No, Nico. Sorry.
One of the salamanders holds Nico's hand like a child. And then you hear him go, "No, no, no. Not today."
Not today.
You know, we get to die later.
Oh, okay.
And then the larger man with red armor then looks at you and he goes, "I think you all should be going now." And at that instant, you're all transported back to your location. The train has now reached the palace. And I will end the session here.
Damn. Damn.
Zam. So what kind of armor
Zam.
do I have? Like, what color is it?
It's
Right, with the cliffhanger,
it's
boys.
like a metallic green color.
Oh, metallic green, so I'm one of them.
Yes.
Good for Will got hit with the cliffhanger, guys.
Yeah, I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but all right, one more.
Well,
Give me a
it's
second.
nice to be left asking than to be left with answers, you know?
Okay.
I want to thank you all, chat, for joining us. A steady stream of comments today.
Dark Bug, ZL, Solo Draft, thank you.
And as for my party, you have brought upon a place that is never before seen by people on your planet. Extraterrestrial travel. Who would have thought? Beings beyond our world. Bigger than what we've ever imagined. Who would have thought that such great beings could be in such a gentle nature? You look upon your memories of those that you remember. A voice you did not like. A man who died saving his mother. It's almost enlightening to know that your memories are back.
No, I don't want them back.
And of course, the newest member of the Salamanders. Thank you.